So we have what exists of the set list for Magnificent Monsters. Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So, coming out officially on 9/4, we are 2 weeks away from this set. You will be able to get Magnificent Monsters. Now remember, there are 18 cards serialized in this set, which means there are 100 copies of them apiece. We didn't see any of them in the initial openings, but you know, that's just fine. And of course, those are going to be in card pool A that are going to have that chance of being serialized, which, you know what, the fact that we also get some of the extended arts, things like that in this set are also really, really cool. Now, let's talk about Pool A. Now, Pool A is, the set's divided into multiple pools of cards that you can be able to pull from. Now, obviously, Pool A is the extended art pool, which is where you're going to get all of them brand new Magnificent Monsters upgrades, along with, supposedly, Winnow Anchor and Engage potentially being in this slot as well, which is, you know, like, honestly, I'm all for it. I wanted to see this actually get the chance to work out, and I'm kind of all for this. We do get to see the Dark Magician, the Kuriboh, the Dark Magical Curtain, which, honestly, the Dark Magical Curtain is going to do a lot for some of these decks that already exist. I'm particularly excited to see where some of these are going to go. The hero selection, 2 super poly targets are landing, which are going to be great. And then the Sabatil Kuriboh is going to make Destiny Heroes in the near future out to be an absolute monster. And I know a lot of people are going to be excited for that. Victim Sanctuary did see a little bit of play in the beginning of its life, but it's kind of fallen off. We do get to see the new Synchron Junk guy doing his job here, Star Junk. And then, of course, the Synchro Emergency. This card is already going to be a problem, man. I already know a lot of people are going to be super excited to be playing around with Synchro Emergency when it comes out, because we also get the Emissary of Light and the Gaga stuff, which is okay. The 4 Heavenly stuff is all right. The winner is the Cyverse Contract Witch, though, and the Cyverse Code Magician. Both of these, in my opinion, are going to just make Malice so much better. Like, I'm actually kind of excited to see where that's going to go. Now, card pool B is going to be your new card or variant art pool. Now, the first time I'm going to tell you, when you look into this pool, I know you're not going to be excited by a lot of these choices. All right, especially with like Underworld Circle being in here. You know, this card's very underperforming for what it is. But Rainbow Bridge, I think, is a good one. I think having access to another Rhoda is fine and dandy, and I know a lot of players are going to try that. Also, Orichalcos Sword of Sealing, Malefic Force, Malefic Paradigm Shift. These cards just are not good. No matter how much I want to try to justify them to you, there's not really a justification for them. It's really disappointing, actually, to see how underperforming they are. Now, the new Blackwing monster, on the other hand, though, this one's probably going to be very strong, and it's probably going to have some good coverage. Like, I'm honestly kind of happy for that one. The Pendulum God, okay. WP Fancy Ball, yes. I mean, we've waited so long for Fancy Ball, IP, and SP alts. Like, it's good. Now, the rest of these are Chibi-ification alts on these cards. Now, the fact that we're getting Chibi-ifications is okay. I don't personally have a problem with seeing these in the game. They do look much better in the Secret Rare state that we saw. And honestly, I think they're going to be very, very, very cool for the player base. So Pool A and Pool B are absolutely what we kind of expected. Now, let's talk about Pool C, D, and E, which is going to be the reprint slots. Now, there are a lot of very interesting reprints in this set. I don't think anybody's going to sit here and be super upset with the pool of things that Konami's chosen, and you will see the slots missing here. Now, the fact that Toon Cyber Dragon got ported in here instead of in the future set tells me, I wonder if Konami knew what they were planning on doing with that. Also, the Lightning Strike Kaiju is also in here for some reason. Fluffle Wings was a good reprint. Guardian Slime, they're getting way ahead of the mark on this one, man. The fact that Guardian Slime is already getting ported into a reprint back here now, and when, you know, we're not going to see the Egyptian God stuff until much later on in the block, I mean, is okay. Tear Cash is a good reprint. Elzet and the Black Magician, or Dark Magician, the Black Magic, was a good one. Schwarzschild was a little bit unexpected in my opinion, but I'm okay with that. Poseidra, Surya was also an interesting one. Nephrim, Punk was also good. Archfiend was good. Lucaeus, sure. But then we also got K9 Azuna. I approve of that. Seeing Azuna in here actually gives me hope for the budget side of this. And I do think that's going to be a really, really good one. Medius was meh. First Penguin. No matter how you're going to be happy or sad about this guy, First Penguin has deserved the reprint slots because this card needs to be like actually good. And you know what? I'm fine with this. Also, Master of Chaos, Dark Cavalry, Sea Monster, Theseus, all good. Phantom Ubel was another interesting one, which was up there. Evil Hero, Neos Lord, yeah. Also, the GMX reprints in here into Hall upgrades were interesting, to say the least. Those were not on my initial bingo sheet, but okay. Now, continue on with the reprint pool. Iron Chain Dragon. This was something that most of us wanted to see in the first place. Iron Chain has needed a reprint for a very long time. And for whatever reason, the fact that we have just not given this card a reprint in so long, I actually think was actually very, very good. Lightstorm Dragon also needed it. Also, a Lu card in here is good. Varudris got a good reprint. Divine Dragon Dragluxion is good. We're also getting the Dark Servium Israfil. This was something that I feel like the tins were going to do this year. The fact that it's getting ported in here is good. Also, Double Dragon Lords. Thanks, Konami. We've been screaming at the top of our lungs, give us Double Dragon Lords as a reprint for so fucking long. And the fact we're finally getting it ported back here is good. Zivathoni is also in here, sure. Delinquent Duo, the Neos Fusion are good. Fish Sonar, this is a slap in the face to me. You know the history of this card in this channel, man. Card is just so bad. Shining Sark is a good reprint. I'm okay with this. Nightmare Throne, sure. Deception, good. A lot of Diabel stuff in here. Also, Archmage Field Spell got the reprint, which is good. Waboku, I know I'm skipping a lot of stuff. Waboku, good. Sixth Sense, good. Treacherous Trap Hole is a little bit interesting, but I'm okay with this. Paleozoic Olenoides needed the reprint. Radiant Typhoon Mandate. Now, I do want to say, having Mandate in here as a reprint is very nice. Also, walking it back here, Subspace Battle got the ultra rare print in this set, which is hilarious when you think about everything that has happened so far with these upgrades, because this finally gives Subspace Battle, because it came out really low rarity, and a lot of people are actually upset about that. The fact that we are getting it, you know, ported in here as an ultra rare that you can pull is actually pretty welcoming. And then the last thing here is going to be the bonus pool. Oh boy, so this is where all of the fun stuff is going to come in. So the bonus pool one is the boss monster pool. This is where you get the Ritual of End of the World, the Nightmare Eyes Restrict, the Infernal Strike Fighter. This is where the Galaxy Eyes Antimatter Dragon comes in, the Draco Slayer, and Halki Fibrax Prison. All 6 of these cards are going to have people trying to break them. They're very, very fun cards, and honestly, I'm kind of excited for them. Now, bonus 2 is the Chibi Art pool. This is where you're going to get secret rare versions of the Chibi Arts, which is kind of a cool little gimmick to build into the pack. I'm actually kind of excited to see where that's going to go. Bonus pool 3 is going to be the new card pool, which you are going to be able to get things like Underworld Circle available in Starlight Rare. I don't care how bad Underworld Circle is, man. It's really cool that we can actually get this stupid thing in Starlight Rare and actually be able to enjoy it. So, I mean, like, there is a W present here with this. Obviously, you know, WP Fancy Ball probably will be the most desirable Starlight out of this slot. But the thing is, like, we don't know how easy these Starlight Rares in this particular slots are going to be. But at least, you know, this is where your Starlights are going to kind of deviate into. So that'll be something for you to kind of think about as this set kind of unfolds, is, you know, placement and just how the set overall is going to hold itself up. Because I'm a little bit curious as you are right now to see what they've got planned for this. But please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back in the day, guys. Patrons! Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.